Hi, welcome to your Gemini Intuitive Monthly Tarot reading for the month of September through October. Welcome to all of my new people, and welcome back to those of you returning. Know that you are loved and warm and fuzzy here. This is your Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also very interesting for the cross watcher this month. Okay? We're going to look at your love, your finances, and a message from the divine. You should typically stay tuned all the way to the end because there's downloads, and sometimes towards the end it may get real specific to you and your situation, okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. No nasty comments. We will delete you. Okay, let's see. You have the Two of Discs for love. Three of Cups in reverse for love. And the Hierophant for love. So there are definitely some massive changes in your love life coming around the time of this Virgo new moon or this fall equinox. The equinox is in Libra, and your scales are about to become even more so balanced than you already think they are. We're going to look at, we'll look at this in a little bit more detail, and then I'm going to pull for people in relationships and people that are single as far as your love life goes. But the overall Gemini energy for love this month is you're seeing someone as who they've always wanted you to see them for. You're becoming more in tune and in touch with someone who's been trying to get your attention for a while, and you just had your attention in so many other places, or maybe in a few other places, but not on them the way they wanted to. But they see you as the Hierophant, and you're starting to see them as the Hierophant in return. This could be someone with a Taurus or Aries rising, sun or moon, of course. This could also be a Gemini. This is a very playful person, a very free-spirited person. And one of you could have very much been with someone else. Even if you weren't very upfront about it. And that's changing. So, sorry. We are going to let's look at the single Geminis first. I see you being very content, and you still have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 people that are, 3 or 4 people that are really tapping into you and trying to pour into you, trying to get your attention. But you're more mind focused this month. You're thinking more on what you should be doing as far as what's best for you. Not really thinking about what's best for everyone else because there's no one that you're extremely passionate about right now. This is as far as single Geminis. You're not willing to take your focus off of your main objective. Whatever that main objective is, which will probably be in your financial or your spiritual life, because it doesn't seem like that is where you are in your love life. Now, there are people that are paying you attention, but you feel like they're sneaky, or you feel like they want too much from you. They want more from you than you're willing to give. And you guys may have a Tower card. It's not like, well, you do have a Tower card. You're going to have some kind of argument or disagreement. This isn't going to be an argument or disagreement that will end all things, because at the end of the day, they're still going to decide that even though they can't have you the way they want to, they still want to have you in some way. Some of you are in situationships with people that want to be in relationships. but you have you at the center of it, and you're happy. The people outside of that circle, that like, you might have multiple situationships. And they want relationships, but you don't. And you're not necessarily being honest about it, but you're not speaking on it. You don't feel like it needs to be discussed. They do. Someone that was very passionate about you is losing passion for you because of it. They feel like you're entertaining so many different ideas because you haven't healed from some childhood traumas or some past relationship traumas. Therefore, you're not really ready to commit, and you're taking it out on them. And they're losing passion for this situation. True, you'll have other people around, but I feel like this is the one that you're really, really attached to. I feel like maybe this is somebody who cooks for you or has cooked for you. I smell bread and flowers. I don't know why, but they bring you flowers and they bake you bread or something like that. But for some of you, but this is someone that you were very, very passionate about. Crushed pineapples. It's a very sweet person. And they feel like it was meant for y'all two to be together. Cupid's arrow hit them. They feel like y'all are the lovers. But they're tired of waiting. And like I said, you have some changes that are potentially coming. As far as the Gemini overall energy going into this new moon in Virgo, you may not want to continue. You want to be with somebody who you hold in that regard, that holds you in that regard. So you might be coming out of some of these third-party situations and getting ready to settle down. And this person is going to miss that if they push you too hard, because they're going to push you away. Now let's look at our Geminis in relationships. Okay. You're very, very focused on this relationship. There's some things that you want to change that the person is refusing to change. But you're not willing to give up on it. I feel like your person may be suffering from some kind of addiction, or addiction doesn't always mean drugs. Addiction can be work-related. Addiction can be related to you, it looks like. Shopping. They might be addicted to over helping other people. This person looks like a severe nurturer, but it causes them to be an enabler of people who don't mean them any good, and you try to tell them about that, and they are not here for it. They think you're trying to control them. You want them to be a different person, but you see so much good in them because there is so much good in them. But they're emptying themselves out to help other people, and you're focused on trying to fix them like they're a project, but they're not willing to change that. Not right now. Sometimes people have to bump their head a few times. You like what they bump their head all the time. I get it. But they're being very nurturing to an ex. Someone they used to talk to, date, sleep with, have a crush on, whether you knew that or not. But one of the people that they're nurturing or over-nurturing, or this person has a very special place in their heart. And it ain't blood related. This person may have rescued them a couple of times or talked them out of relationships that they perceived was bad for them. And they're trying to do the same thing with y'all. They're actually planting seeds inside your person's head to ruin your relationship. And you feel like it's a third-party situation. Even if they're not sleeping with this person, they're emotionally giving to this person when they're in a relationship with you. And you're not okay with that. They are emotionally dumping into someone else. I see you being very vocal about the way you feel about that this month, because they might not even realize that they're doing it. They're so used to doing it because it's been going on for so long, but it just seems like this is their natural friendship. And that is not the case. And you'll be making your feelings known about that this month. Let's see what happens when you do that. Some of you haven't been saying something because you feel like it's your karma because of some things you may have done in the past, even if it wasn't with this person. Forgive yourself for that, because that's not the way karma works. If you still, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and hold on for your financial reading if we've already talked about you, okay? It's keeping you up at night, and you want a new beginning, but you want it with the same person. So you'll have this conversation with them, and you'll be very open and respectful, or you'll try to be. If you're open and you're respectful, they'll take it better. You're gonna put it on their mind, and it'll grow and it'll fester, and eventually they will. They look like towards mid-October, they'll start changing their view on things. They'll start changing their view. They're winding in closer to you because they'll start seeing things from your perspective when you ask them, what if I were doing this? What if I had this type of person? What if I had a third-party relationship? Or remember when I had a third-party relationship? We can't keep this relationship if we're going to be playing tit for tat. You told me you forgave me. Forgive me. And let's get back to us. So, y'all will be all right. They're not ready to leave you. Let's look at your finances. You don't want to change anything about your finances from now to like mid-October. You've made your necessary adjustments. And you're waiting on some things to come in. You've planted some seeds and you're waiting on your harvest, but you're not ready to change anything because you've done all the work, or you're doing the work. It's like you're just waiting on the rain to come. You're waiting on something outside of yourself to come because you've done all you can for you. So for you and your finances this month, you're not needing anything. You're not wanting anything. You don't have an abundance and overflow of money coming in, but you're stable and you feel like the overflow that you've been waiting for is coming in. I do feel like there will be some people. It looks like there is a Virgo, another Gemini, or a water sign that will be coming in offering you gifts, possibly even a Cancer. They have great emotion for you, but they want to give you money. Some of them owe you money, and you'll be getting back money that you're owed. Some of them are giving you money because they feel guilty about something else that they did to you. Some of them, this may be a past person, but you have multiple people coming in to give you money. Like, they're going to pay you what they owe you, whether you told them they owe you that or not. And they're not wanting anything from you. You don't feel like people coming in are wanting sex or anything as far as lust from you. Now, they may want forgiveness. They may want a piece of your time. They may want your grace, your presence in their life, but they're not wanting anything lustful from you at this particular moment. Now, down the line, they may, but not at this particular moment. A lot of them just want to get back in your good graces. Probably because they might want something later on down the line, or they just miss you. And they know the only way to fix it is to give you what you're owed or give you what you're due. So be expecting those changes. Let's look at a message from the divine. Ace of Swords. The Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Hermit card. And as I was flipping your cards over, I heard, I'd rather be with you. Being in a relationship or giving yourself to someone doesn't oppress you. Sometimes it's a very freeing experience. Most times it's a very freeing experience. Don't retreat back into yourself to get a new beginning or get away from someone that you care about because you're afraid of being hurt. Running isn't the answer right now. You're no longer oppressed by the things of your past. Those things can't hurt you anymore. You learn the lesson and you move on. I know it's easy to say and harder to do. But you can, and it's been a while, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to let old things go and have a new beginning. Go inside yourself and decide what you really want, because sometimes when you're of two minds, you can't get what you want because even if you have it already, you don't know that you have it. Sometimes until it's too late. And for you, you won't know that you have it until it's almost too late. I think this goes back to a lot to your love reading. No, even matches with your finances. You're settled. You think you know what you want. You have it, but you're not fully accepting it. You're not fully embracing it because as soon as you get attached to it, you're afraid that you're going to lose it. So you just stay inward and you try to compartmentalize everything, and you're going to have to decompartmentalize a little bit so that your blessings can flow through. Okay? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Peace, love, and light, Gemini, from the Good Witch. Thank you for being a part of my life. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. Peace from the Good Witch.